DFW, I went through a cowboy phase, become obsessed with movies like The Searchers, Unforgiven, and True Grit. Actually wore a cowboy hat and a long leather trench coat to high school, would chew a toothpick and tip my hat at girls. See people from school years later in the street, they say, "Howdy partner," before bursting into laughter. What was I thinking?
It wasn't a phase, partner. Unleash your inner yeehaw, and teach those clowns a lesson with that big iron on your hip.
Green text thread? Green text thread, me first. Be me and 24, feminine teacher for 3rd graders, be teaching history and I say the word suspicious, almost instantly I have 24 or so little sheets screaming, "Sussy," or some dumb sheet about Among Us. It's been over a week and whenever they see me outside my class, they point and call me an imposter. More kids hear about it, and more kids start doing it too. Freaking kill me.
Or, fulfill your duty as an imposter and kill them all. Just blame it on another teacher, and say you were in the storage closet the whole time.
Go in public. See guys that are uglier than me with girlfriends. See guys that are more out of shape than me with girlfriends. See guys that worse dressed than me with girlfriends. Even see guys that are shorter than me with girlfriends. Is self-improvement pointless? I just feel like I'm cursed to be alone forever. Even though I have a lot going for me, I still can't seem to attract a woman. Even though inferior men seem to have no problem doing so. You forgot the part of self-improvement where you work on your personality.
Anon also forgot the part where he has to actually interact with a girl, instead of complaining on 4chan all day.
Be me. Went out with QT3.14 once. I think she considered it as date. She is really shy and me as well. We didn't even hold hands but we still write to each other on IG. Told her that I am going to friend's birthday party and I will drink there. Write her at 3 a.m. I won't fuck you hard AF. Anon, you are just drunk. Maybe, but I would do it anyway. Anon, wanna come to my place tomorrow? We can watch movie. MFW, I wasn't drunk. MFW, I didn't go to a birthday party. MFW, it worked. MFW, I wrote it with bad grammatic to look it as I am drunk IF. Okay, Anons, my brain is just superior. Like, how can I be this intelligent? It shouldn't even be possible.
Great, Anon. This just means she would have said yes anyway, but now you look like a loser who can't handle his alcohol.
Didn't think change could happen. Be me 25. Have younger brother 20, he's a shithead. Deals substances, has multiple GFs whom he cheats on and gets into fights with. He's been arrested multiple times. Had a restraining order placed on him from someone's house he went to and threatened with a knife. Smoke screen in the house when told not to. Plays loud African American music. Worst kind of person. Want nothing but the worst for him. One day get knock at door. Sheriff's department. Come out. MFW, it's a freaking raid on our house for my shithead brother and his degenerate friend. Brother taken away in handcuffs as the house is ransacked. They find pounds of Mary Jane and a freaking illegal firearm in his room. This is the last straw. He'll never change. 5 days go by. Released from jail on probation. Awaiting next court date. Comes to me and says, "Bro, I'm sorry what I put you through. I'm going to change. I'll believe LT when I see LT.mp4. 3 months later. Brother has given up Mary Jane. Doesn't smoke, doesn't sell. Cut off all his old degenerate criminal friends. Bought an ice cream freezer. Goes out to local events and makes and sells ice cream by hand. Tried some actually good. MFW, my little bro changed his ways for the better. I'm proud of him."
This is wholesome, until the court date comes and he gets sentenced to 5 to 15 years in prison for distribution of illegal substances and unlawful possession of a firearm.
Be accepted at uni. File form for student residency. C. For the purpose of placing you, please check your gender. Male. Female. Non-binary. Check female, even though that's not true. Apply for the female dorm. Get accepted. Be the only guy in the women's dorm. Basically got my own personal harem. It's that simple.
Just because you are surrounded by girls doesn't mean you'll stop being a turbo virgin. Especially if you out yourself as the weird kid who lies about his gender to get into the women's dorm.
Newer guy in our office set up an Xbox 360 and a small screen in his cubicle, and plays games on his lunch break. Other people in our office make fun of him and talk shit about it behind his back in the lunchroom. Actually caught up with him outside on a 10-min break vaping. chat a few times throughout the week. Dude's a widow, and Hess always taking care of his kids, has no time to play games outside of work. Decide to start playing games with him during lunch break. Have a blast with him. Other employees still talk shit about us. I know this makes his day though because his face lights up with excitement every time. Even brought in some old 360 games to play together. Dude's such a gem of a person, and it makes me realize how shitty life can be.
Super wholesome. We all need a bro like Anon.